And away they go. Oh, there's a big pile up on the finish, on the start straight here. One rider stalled the machine. And we've got trouble here on the start line. There's about 5 riders down. 172, 84, 38. One rider on the floor. I think it's one of our rental bike riders. And we can have medics on standby, please. On the start straight, medics on standby. And the race has been stopped. The race has been stopped. Can we have medics to the start line, please? Medics to the start line. One race of pit bikes about to get underway, and the gate drops, the flag drops, away they go. Let's hope for a better start this time. One rider struggling to get away. But they're all away safely. They go into the second corner. And it's a good clean start, and the crows in the trees on the second corner got a rude awakening there as about 25 pit bikes go flying past, but everyone's through safely, go through into Christmas corner. Oh, and there's a big crash on the second corner for number 18 that goes down, one of our front runners. He's okay, got to get back in the race as quickly as possible. The back wheel spinning on the grass, he gets back into the race, albeit right at the back of the field. So here they come up towards the final corner. It looks like Alan Carter with the early advantage. They go charging through on the first lap, who have got a timing issue, unfortunately, so have to bear with us in terms of some of the names. Alan Carter, currently in about 5th place, but a good clean start so far. We had one fall, number 18, one of our front runners, dropped it on the first lap, but he's okay and gets straight back into the race. For Mini GP and pit bikes 140 now, well and truly underway. We had a faller on the first corner, number 44, that went down and out of the race, but the rider is okay. So Alan Carter, Aaron Walker in there as well. We saw number 18 dropping the bike early on, trying to fight his way back through the field, dropped the bike at Ashby, and we've got some exciting midfield battles here in this big group of riders in the pit bike 140. Next race coming up is our second race of the day for Mini GP and GSM 140. And if you're watching this on the live broadcast, the Pit Bike 140 race, this is a very cheap way of getting into motorcycle sport. If you want to take part, then best thing to do, if you visit the British Minibikes Facebook page or go to the website at britishminibikes.com, If you want to come and check out a round in person, we've got 2 more rounds of the Winter Series coming up. We're at Fulbeck in Lincolnshire on the 15th of January and the Stretton Circuit on the 29th of January as well. So it is possible to see some live action before the summer season gets underway. If you've got your own helmet and leathers, you can rent a bike as well. You can either try out one of the practice days or go for a full race weekend just to get a flavour of the action. And we start the actual summer season in March when we go to what's the spectacular hillside circuit at Glannigors in North Wales. That's one to look forward to in March. Oh, I was looking on track here. One of the Pit Bike 140 riders goes down, number 22. That's Jack Tobin, one of our midfield runners. Another rider caught out by the final corner. It is quite slippery down there. And Tobin goes down, but I think he's okay. Just trying to get the bike restarted. There's Wade Yellows going into the final corner. Unfortunately, there has been although the race is being timed, I would assure you as well, there has been a bit of a breakdown in terms of the names and numbers, so we can't give you the full race commentary at the moment. But suffice to say, it's a good, clean race so far. It took us a while to get this race going, unfortunately. We had the stoppage earlier on, but we are back underway. And it looks like Alan Carter, he just crosses the line now, going into the second corner. He leads the way. He ran very strongly, of course, in the Pit Bike 160 race earlier on, and the race leader Alan Carter is now making his way up towards Christmas Corner. He's got 2 or 3 back marks in front of him, and he looks in great form so far with half a lap to go now, because Alan Carter's coming down the hill towards Ashby, and there he is. We're just looking on the live stream there. He's got 2 back marks in front of him, but looks strong at the moment. And our final race of the first block is drawing to a close now with Alan Carter leading the way. There is still plenty of action to come though. We've got some more races to go, of course. We've got the second block of racing coming up very shortly with the Mini GP JSM 140. We've got Pit Bike 160s, Mini Motos, Pit Bike Vets and Honda 150s to come as well as Alan Carter takes the checkered flag. So the last of the 140 pit bikes on the line now. The flag goes up and racing about to get underway, and away they go. Good clean start. Everyone gets off the grid well. They charge into the first corner. It's a bit slippery. Oh, they pile through the first corner, but everyone gets through safely, and I think it's Aaron Walker that leads as they go into Christmas Corner for the first time. And as we see, the track temperature now really starting to drop. It's a bit treacherous out there as well. The floodlights are on here at Whilton Mill just to help with the visibility. This, of course, our final race. And it is the Winter Series, so it's only to be expected. Treacherous conditions. It's been incredibly cold the last few days here. And a lot of work's gone into the event here to make the track rideable. Of course, we had some ground frost and ice, which of course would be very good for racing, so a lot of work's gone into making the track rideable today, and there has been some fantastic racing, it has to be said. 10 laps to go then in this Pit Bike 140 final race of the day here, and leading the way is number 18. So that's the machine of Alan Walker that leads. Alan Carter, winner of the first race, is in second place. Looks like Angus Goff in third, Matthew Bolsover in fourth, and it's getting close there though because Tom Orland's in there as well. As one rider goes down on the first corner but gets straight back into the action. Aaron Walker though, your race leader. Oh, as another rider goes down on the second corner. It's getting a bit treacherous on that second corner. You can see the riders really twitching about on the first corner. There's a gathering of quite a few spectators down here on the first corner, and they're certainly getting their money's worth in terms of action here, because there's a few riders coming to grief down there. Let's hope that doesn't play too much of a part in the race. Oh, a second goes, that's Alan Carter goes down on the boot. Back end washed out on him. He's straight back on the bike, but he loses a whole gaggle of places. So Alan Carter, who's had a faultless day so far, and even he's in trouble now. Oh, as somebody's gone down. Is that the race leader? Yes, it is. Aaron Walker goes down on the second corner, and it's all change at the front here. We have 5 riders battling for the lead as Aaron Walker tries to get back into the race. They are neck and neck into Christmas Corner, and this race is too close to call at the moment. I think it's Angus Gough that leads the way. Bolsover in second. Looks like Tom Orland in third, and the previous winner, Alan Carter, is in there. He's in about 5th place. And it looks like Matt Bolsover has now taken the lead. 5 riders separated by, I would say, less than 2 seconds. Here they come. Matthew Bolsover leads the way and starts to pull a gap as they go up towards the boot. Looks like Angus Gough and Tom Orland in there as well. Here they come up towards the final corner. Bolsover leads. Looks like Gough in second, Orland third. Oh, and it's very close indeed as Carter goes down the inside. Number 276 in there as well. And as we approach half distance, problems on the second corner. 2 riders go down. Alan Carter goes down again. So a rider goes down on the second corner. One of our front runners, I think it may be Tom Orland, and collected Alan Carter. And I think Orland's a bit winded. He gets back on his feet. Carter still can't get the bike restarted. So Alan Carter's had a faultless day up until now, and it's all gone wrong for him in the final race. Tom Orland, meanwhile, well, it looks like Tom Orland's colours at least. Well, he's okay, I think, but he's took a hefty whack from Alan Carter and opting to sit this one out by the looks of things. We've got Wade Yellows on the finish line, although Orland is off the racing line. So drama in this race, and Matthew Bolsover still leads as we go into the boots to complete on the lap with just over half distance. Wade Yellows on the finish line here as Matthew Bolsover comes round the final corner. Just ahead of number 147, Angus Gough in second. Up to third now, 279. Can't identify the rider, unfortunately. That rider we just saw sat on the fence is, we think it's Tom Orland. It's a shame for him though, he's running so well. And now he's decided he's alright, he's going to get back on the bike. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. But that's a shame for Orland because he was running so well in this race. Lost the front end on the second corner and was collected by the machine of Alan Carter. Not been his race. He's had a faultless day so far, but it's all gone a bit wrong in this race for him. And Tom Orland parks the bike. It looks like he's out of the race. Matthew Bolsover leads the race with 4 laps to go, with Angus Gough right on his tail. Bolsover can't afford to relax. Not much of a gap in this one. And as we've seen so many times in this race, the track is getting treacherous now. Still a fast pace, but on the lap, well, looking at the lap times here, they're still motoring around there, has to be said, but they have dropped considerably since qualifying. Just to give you a demonstration, we're looking here, for example, Matthew Bolsover, the race leader, and his fastest time in qualifying, for example, a bit early this afternoon, was 57.837. And in this race, his fastest lap's in 103.2, so 5 seconds slower. And the track's still dry, but it's just purely to do with the track temperature. It's getting very cold out there now, the track. Very slippery as well. It's starting to get a bit damp out there as well, and it's catching a few riders out. And this is the winter series, and these conditions are most definitely wintry. Matthew Bolsover having a great job here, though, holding on to the lead, though, with 279 in there as well. Angus Gough keeping the pressure on. So 276, your race leader, has now gone past Bolsover as we go into the closing stage of the race. The back markers could play a part there. They're all bunched together in the boots coming into the final corner now. And your race leader, 276, comes round the final corner. Bolsover on his tail in second place. Angus Gough still in third. And number 276, your race leader, will just try and confirm those details of who that rider is. So 276, your race leader, Matthew Bolsover in second, and Bolsover retakes the lead. We have just over 1 lap to go, and Matt Bolsover heads towards the boots, the penultimate corner, leading the way with 276 right on his tail. The last lap board is now being readied for the race leader, Matthew Bolsover, who makes his way down towards the final corner. It's going to be close though. And the track getting more and more treacherous as Bolsover leads the way. 276 in second place. They go round the second corner. Michael Ferrada is the rider in second place on number 276. Angus Goss still in third place. Charlie Hall goes through into fourth place. Ashley Jones is in fifth. Liam Greenland in sixth place. Alan Carter fighting through into seventh after that fall. And Ian Markovic in eighth position at the front though. This pit bike stock 140 race is still very much under dispute with half a lap to go. They make their way through Chapman and up towards the boot for the final time with Matthew Bolsover leading the way. And there he is, the rider in front in your shot. He glances over the shoulder. He can see Ferrada behind him, but he starts to pull away. He's got to go around the boot in the final corner though. And he can't afford to take things too easily. Matthew Bolsover comes up towards the final corner. The checkered flag is in sight and Bolsover takes the win. It's Ferrada in second place. Looks like it's going to be Angus Goff in third. We wait and see now. Here he comes. Angus Goff will finish in third position.